Hello, I am Alochi and welcome to my speed build. Hello everyone and welcome back to my island of Dreamland, my Kirby themed island. It's still got a long way to go, but we're about to do what is probably going to be one of the biggest builds on this island, and I'm really excited. I really love Kirby, and so I wanted to celebrate the release of Kirby and the Forgotten Land with a build based on downtown grassland. So let's get going. So here's the area where I wanted to start the build. As you can see, I planted lots of weeds in advance so that the area outside the city can look nice and overgrown. What I'm planning to do is make an area that looks like an abandoned city that looks worn and overgrown with lots of fake buildings and trees and stuff, but still colorful and vibrant to keep that Kirby feel to it. I've never made a city build before, so I'm a little bit intimidated by this, but hopefully it turns out well and you all enjoy the build. So starting off with the largest building, I'm placing a Triceratops skull here, which is meant to be the turtle boss at the end of one of the stages. And the building panels behind it are supposed to be the building top that he wears as a shell. I don't really know how well it's going to communicate here, but I thought it was a really fun idea, so I decided to go along with it. Alright, so for transparency's sake, I wanted to let you all know, in the planning stages of a build, while I'm trying to think of the different things I want to try and the items I want to use, I do a very small, bare bones test build, just to be sure that some of the things I want to use will actually work together. And in this case, I used it to practice making samples of buildings so the speed build would go more smoothly, and I wouldn't spend half of it building things only to end up hating them and tearing them back down. So if you're seeing one of these builds or people's screenshots on Instagram or Pinterest or anything and you're like, this looks crazy, I could never do this, just remember there's a lot of guesswork that you're just not seeing here. Now you'll still be seeing most of my creative process. I never know exactly what I'm doing until I actually get started, but just know I'm not getting everything exactly right the first time, so you shouldn't expect to either. So this will be my version of the auto shop where Kirby accidentally inhales a whole car. For now I'm making it into a fake building with the gazebo and the bus stops, but eventually I want to move my Nook shop to this area and incorporate it instead. I am still at a place in the game where I can't move buildings yet, so I'll have to do it later. Because I want to be more careful with where I put Blathers' tent this time. If you saw my last build, you would see exactly why. And the reason I'm able to terraform at this point is because I imported this character from another island with all of the construction abilities all ready to go. Okay, so the city build is coming along pretty well. I got all the buildings done and in place, and I made everything look nice and overgrown. However, we are coming close to the end of the build, and this video is getting a bit long, so let's step it up a bit. And welcome to downtown Grassland! I hope you all enjoyed this build as much as I did. It was certainly well outside my comfort zone, so I'm surprised it came out as well as it could have. If you'd like to see more, be sure to take a look at my other videos as well as my Twitch, where you get to see even more of my creative process. Until then, everyone, please be sure to take care of yourselves, and I hope I get to see you soon. Bye bye now!